lot of things in my life, so I hustle. If you get in my way.
Let's see if they jump on me for that one. That little 2 seconds. It is my brother's birthday. Love that man. Quick shout out to him. Always and forever. Anybody ever thinks to put their hands on them? Whew, man. Anyway, that was a threat. Anyway, nah, I'm a puppy dog. We'll call it. We'll call the police. We'll let the authorities handle it. No, seriously though. Shout out to my brother though, man. That boy, insane genius, man. That Mr. Shattered Lens himself. You know, he continues to grow. He continues to do his thing. He continues to work on his craft. You know, work with his art. You know, love that man. He does what he does. One of the strongest human beings I've ever met on this planet. You know, stronger than me. You know, he does his thing, man. God knew what he was doing, giving me that man. Yeah, that's right. He gave him to me. Anyhow, though, you know, I was just as I'm out here, doing a couple quick jobs and stuff like that. You know, it came to my mind. You know, I was talking to a friend, and you know, they were expressing how, you know, how much they respected my mentality, because, you know, with everything that's going on right now, you know, people got laid off. I got laid off, and, you know, they had expressed, like, you know what, the crazy thing is, like, you took like one moment to wrap your head around it. You didn't let it get you down. You didn't let it like really like stop you or anything like that. You took it for what it was. You took a second and you got up and figured something out, and then you kept it moving. And I said, I mean, that's just my outlook at the end of the day, you know. I mean, yeah, there was a time in my life where it would have really gotten me down, you know. Oh my gosh, and stressed and ready to pull my hair out and what I'm gonna do next and stuff. I'm gonna tell you, and I don't know if I've used this example or expressed this story. You know, I worked somewhere before, and I mean, I worked and I was not getting paid. Like, I had to make sure, you know, employees got paid, and, you know, and it wasn't anything crazy. Nobody was doing no okie doke with me or nothing like that. You know, it's just that business was so slow. And, you know, with the expansion of the transportation industry at that time, you know, it killed a lot of our market, you know, the company that I was working for. So for that time I was working there, I was stressing, and I wasn't making any money. And, you know, my brother was helping me with things, and it was just crazy. So, you know, I'm sure I've explained that already, but, you know, it's like, I don't want to say that was rock bottom, but it's like when you're put in a predicament when you're working, and I mean, it's not like I wasn't working. I was working. Like, I was still working. We were still trying to keep the lights on at the company, and I had to make sure employees were being paid. I had to make sure the cars and the insurances were being done, and, you know, it was a lot. So it's not like I was just sitting back and, you know, I wasn't getting paid to just do nothing. No, I was still working, and we weren't making money. So I've been in that boat before. So it's like, it's nothing to me to work hard. You know, like, working hard and trying to get it, that's never been a problem, you know. And I think that's some people's, you know, their problem nowadays, you know. Don't get me wrong, you definitely should be paid what you're worth. I'm not saying to be taken advantage of. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about having a hustler's mentality. You gotta hustle. You gotta work hard. When life throws a monkey wrench at you, all right, take a second or two. All right, whatever, get up, figure it out. Like, figure it out. All right, you know, okay, they shut down the hospitality industry for the most part, you know, because of everything that's going on. All right, kind of sucks. All I really do is deal with front people and this and that, and they're really like keeping people away from people. So, what can I do? Do I have enough money in the bank to sustain me for the rest of the year, whatever it may be? Probably not. You know, if you're a regular 9-to-5 Joe like me, you know, probably not. If you do, kudos, gangster. I need to hire you to be my accountant. But if you're a 9 to 5 hustling Joe, you don't have a year's salary saved up a year's worth of bills and everything, living expenses saved up for the rainy day or whatever. We all should, but we all should have something saved up, but life, so we're not getting it all that. No chastisement from me here. I just think the same friend that I spoke with, they had expressed to me like, yo, like, I tell people about what we doing, and I tell people about the other things, and I just feel like if your legs work and you got a car, like, there's no reason for you to, and you're able to, health wise, there's just no reason for you to be wallowing in the house, for you to be sitting back and acting like there's nothing out here to do. Like they had expressed, like, I spoke with like 1 or 2 people, and they were like, that's what you do, and like made it seem like it's beneath them or something. But at the end of the day, it's paying, right? You can stay on top of your bills, right? You just have to put the hustle in. You gotta get up. You gotta be disciplined, because there's no boss with this. There ain't no boss. You make your own hours. You do what you gotta do. You work hard. You take the jobs that you want to take. That's a hustle mentality, man. You gotta do what you gotta do. So I feel like the word hustling always gets like a negative connotation, though. Like connotation. It's like people just automatically go to drugs, I don't know, whatever else that's illegal. Whenever I express hustling, unless I specifically say drugs, in which we don't promote that here. So, that's not, anytime I say hustling on this channel or any of my videos, I'm talking about working hard. I'm talking about getting out there, figuring out what you got to do to keep a roof over your head. Because as long as you got two hands, 2 feet, there's like no reason why you should not be getting up and figuring out something. If you have access to a car, you don't even have to have a car. If you have access to a car, you can do something. Like, straight up. You just got to try to figure it out, and I think that's what I'm getting at, man. You got to have a hustler's mentality. You got to say, all right, what do I want to get done today? What do I want to make today? What am I trying to do today? If you're just trying to make a certain amount of money to stay above water, cool. If you figure that, like, hey, while I'm doing this, this seems to be working. This seems to be, let me find out. If you doing this and you like, hold up, now I can really turn a profit here. Well, let me put in the time. Let me put in the work and see what I can actually walk away with here, and seeing if it's worth my time. That's a hustler's mentality. Get up and go get it. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I want to say, man. It's just, if it's still tough out here for you, man, just, look at all these app jobs. Look at, look and see if you can, look and see if you know anybody that's on these app jobs that, you can help out with or whatever like that, You must not have a soul in the world that care about you if you don't even have one person you can't roll with. But, some people it is like that. It's not a joke. I'm just stating the fact. But that's what I think it is, man. You gotta have a hustler's mentality, man. You gotta be willing to get up and work for it, And between my pride and between my pride and that hustler's mentality that I'm speaking about, I don't like asking nobody for nothing. I'd rather get up and get it myself. So that's just how I think it should be with it, man. That's how I think you should carry it. So do what you gotta do. Again, that's literally been the topic of like the last like 2-3 videos. Get up, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. And I'm gonna keep beating that out there until all this crap disappears. So it'll probably be in the next couple videos, because I don't foresee this going away anytime soon, honestly. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. But yo, hustle. You know how to sew? Grab some material, start making friggin' masks. That's a hustle right now. Start making masks. You know how to sew and put that stuff together, go buy the material, make some masks. Shoot, you got access to getting stuff in bulk, Get some, what's it called? Cleaning supplies and all that type stuff. Do what you gotta do. Don't rob people. Don't rob people. Don't jack the price up to where it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, turn a little profit. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know what I mean. Figure it out. There's plenty of different ways. Figure it out. You handsy. You strong. Shoot. See if anybody, start looking, see if anybody needs stuff moved around. Whatever. Do what you gotta do. Yeah.